Hi everyone! So this video is a little bit different from what I usually do. I thought that I would run us through the Menhir's Fate. This is Menhir's Fate LARP, their character creation, because I am planning to go to the one at the end of this month, which is the last one of the season. But I'm thinking if I run you through the character creation process, then you might be more prepared to go next time when it restarts again up in, I think April, but it might be March. We'll see. Anyway, so this is my character creation, and I thought we could go through it together, so I thought that'd be a lot of fun. Right, let's go! So, this is the character creation screen. You basically just have to Google Menhir's Fate, and then it will take you over to where it is. So, choose your realm. Your journey begins with choosing a realm to call home. Important, once you have submitted your character, you will not be able to edit it. Please take care when creating your character, which is real good that we're doing this together then. Alright, so first we choose our realm. Okay, complete the step to, do I get to choose? Oh, okay, so Avarox, Wanda, and Valdarth. Okay, by the way, I'm probably going to butcher half of these names, so you'll just have to be a little bit patient with me. So, Avarox. Have you ever dreamt of living in a world where every action you take is its part of a grand tale, where your deeds are sung around campfires and immortalised in epic poems? So what I've heard about these guys so far is that they're kind of the storyteller nation. These guys are the ones that basically are very cottagecore-ish, very cute, very sweet, and that's kind of a bit like Wanda. So these two feel a little bit similar. Are you ready to immerse yourself in a realm of enchantment where every corner brims with magic? Welcome to Wanda, one of the 9 extraordinary nations you can choose in Menhir's Fate. And then Valdarth. Are you ready to step into a land where danger dances with wonder and every name rings with the weight of its story? Welcome to Valdarth, one of the 9 throned nations. Okay, so I feel like Valdarth is the knight guys. So these guys are like the knights. If you play Empire LARP, I feel like I've always gotten like these guys are similar to Dawn, and the other two are kind of more similar to the Marchers. Right, the Commonwealth. Darwin, Portavas, and Hammerstad. So these guys are your untamed lands. Thrive in the wilderness and dangerous environments. So I guess these guys are like the adventurer types. These guys are your pirate types, and these are like nation where city burns with light as the clang of hammers and clink of coins go through the streets. So I feel like this is like industrial revolution kind of thing. And these guys are your pirate people. And the sanctuaries. Sardonia, which I know initially I was going to go with Sardonia. These guys are like the ones who all live in like caves and stuff. Then Morvalis, which is the Gothic allure, where death is but a continuation of service. And then Kairos. So Kairos I imagine to be a bit more like the Brass Coast. So these guys are a lot about like, where art, literature, and devotion thrive. So I am going to go with Morvalis because that was, all my friends are there, basically. So all my friends are there. Okay, every character starts with XP to spend on skills. Any unspent XP is banked for future use. Additional XP is earned during gameplay as bonus XP and is available to spend on skills. All characters have literacy. A player may choose the ability of a character. Numeracy. The player may choose maps, compass, dagger, and a one-handed and a buckler. All basics. Alright, so. Oh, I've got a little tutorial. Cool, so they all have the ability. Light armor, medium armor, heavy armor. Okay, cool. So I suppose then I'm gonna want, I feel like I'll want medium armor because leather armor, I feel like I'm gonna want to wear leather armor, or maybe just light armor. Thrown, two-handed weapons, range, shield proficiency. I feel like I would like cannot use 2 shields. This allows you to use a large shield rather than a buckler. Okay, so I feel like I maybe want, how much XP do we start with? So we start with 10 XP. So I feel like I want shield proficiency and ambidextrous. These two feel like, because I really want to be a little frontliner. Would love to use a big shield and then one-handed weapons and then sword in one hand, dagger in the other hand. This feels pretty good. Medical, physician. I don't really care about being a physician. Lets you wear medium armor. I feel like I want that one. Heavy armor. Vigor. The character gains 2 vigor. What is vigor? Let's find out, shall we? Vigor skills represent the physical energy. You use vigor. This represents a great amount of physical energy when you do. Please remember to roleplay appropriately. Okay, so this is the combat. May the gods witness me. All players take the vigor to have fun. No XP cost. Oh, okay, here we go. So these are the abilities. Crush. 2 XP. If you hit the character and they are in heavy armor, they take damage equal to the hit points near their critical state. If they aren't in heavy armor, this must hit a target. I've seen worse. 10 seconds of roleplay to restore one other character from a critical state to 3 hit points. This can only be done to someone else and not yourself. Okay, so this is like a quick get up again. Regeneration. To restore 3 hit points and thus leave their critical state. Absolutely, I want regeneration. Cool. Great. Is this something that I take? Vigor. Why can't I take and then take regeneration? It seems great. Enchanting, apothecary, don't really care. Faith. Oh, so these are, yeah, so I'm building a little fighty character because I love fighty characters. So yeah. We'll have a look at the faith because these guys are the spellcasters. So if you were interested in doing a spellcaster, these guys this is all of the spellcasters. So for example, Divine Light, channel faith into the symbol of your god, calling stagger on 3, targets within 5 meters, cannot be advanced of 10. So yeah, these are all the faith ones. And these, yeah, so I feel like I'm building a fighty person. What's the apothecary one as well? This skill allows you to create consumables that have a magic effect. Oh, cool. So these are your potion makers. All right, good to know. Mage grants abilities to magical access. So they have. Oh, that's cool. So I guess there's a cleric class and there is a mage class. All right, awesome. Right, my character's name. Oh, I haven't thought about my character's name. What am I going to call my character? What am I going to call my character? I hadn't thought as far ahead. Well, I guess if she's from more Valis, then she's going to have a bit of a darker name. Let me go on like a random generator. I like the name Molly, because Molly, like Mortem. Molly... I wonder if they have any, like, basic... Okay, what's my resource? Okay, let's get on to the resources. Oh, more about character names. Right, maybe we should do character names. Wait, but you didn't open in a new tab! Okay, oh, German, Low German, Romanian, Slavic, and Italian. Okay. Morella is a nice name. With Eastern Romance languages to give more options. Okay. There are 4 head families that make up collectively the House of Dusk. Names end in one of the 4 vassalage indicators. Therefore, a full name of a citizen of Malvaris could be Yannick von Strom of the Gemaris family, vassal of Solarium, shortened to Yannick von... A lot of words. Why are fantasy things like this? Just name me Molly Smith. Just give me, yeah. All right, cool. So in that case, we are looking for Eastern Romance languages. I wonder what... Okay. Mortaire. Morat. Alright, so what if I call myself... Morati, which is like... I want to call myself Morati, which is death in Romanian, but Molly for short. Morati... What else would be in the name? So let me open this in a new tab so I can go back to it. All right, let's look at this properly. Right, so surnames. Regional surnames are most common with von as the common preposition for below the abstraction layer village or town they are from, or from the larger settlements described in the introduction and geography page. For example, Henrik von Freeholt. Okay, cool. So let's go to the geography page. Government and politics. Where are we going for that? Right, so this is Morvalis. Let's read a bit more about Morvalis. Morvalis is a realm of dark Gothic fantasy. Symbols of death are common, reflecting the ever-present nature of mortality in Morvaris. The landscape itself is forested valley surrounded by tall, dark mountains with fog, both magical and natural, drifting through. The forests are home to dangerous, magically corrupted beasts, leading hunters and villagers to favour darker colours for camouflage. Cities in Morvalis are built into ancient necropolises scattered throughout the valley. Large stone mausoleums and streets once lined with graves are decorated with light and art, bursting with the vibrancy of life. Residents here wear richer, more ostensious colours and clothing compared to the travelling hunters. Okay. Where is your... Here we go. Introduction and geography. This is what we were after. Morvalis is a nation of dark beauty, where life amongst death is a way of life for the people who live here. The people of Morvalis gather in tight-knit communities founded on tradition and indulge in life's wonders and luxuries while using a vast workforces of undead creatures to reap the bountiful but dangerous land of resources. Okay, cool. So they have the Stormfront visual. Nocturne. A city built around a huge necropolis, as by far the oldest city of Morvalis, known for towering spires and Gothic architecture. The Revenant's Reprise, known for its hot springs, as being near to Sardonia. The Stormfront, it is the mountain area, it looks like. The Shrouded Rock and the Channel Roads. Ah, and here's what they look like. Oh, that's cool. Okay, cool. So, naming conventions. Right. In that case, I guess I want to be from... that first place we read about. Von Nocturne. So, I would be Morati von Nocturne. Morati von Nocturne. And then what else would be the full name? Groups that may consist into a shadow company. We do have a shadow company, but I don't remember the name of it right now. Okay, cool. So I am Moriarty von Nocturne. I haven't thought of my backstory yet either. Oh my goodness. Alright, so if we're going from... One of my friends sent me their backstory, and honestly, it was so good. It was so good. I feel like I want to pause here and then write my backstory and then come back to it. Okay, now that I'm on the Nation Overview page, I feel like this is going to really help me with my backstory. So, Nation Overview. Beauty and savagery, practicality and luxury. Morvalis is a place of contrast, where life is lived in pleasure and death is spent in service to the nation. Morvalis is a region where death is a part of life, and their clothing reflects that. They embrace life to the full, and their clothing is pigmented and contrasted as their personalities. There is a distinct 1500s Germanic flavour to this nation in the form of Landsknecht and Trossfrau costuming, with its cutting and slashing, colour blocking and bright jewelled tones. Fantasy elements come into the media that are inspired by this era, various interpretations of Snow White and vampiric settings of tabletop games. Elaborately panned sleeves, slashing that reveals the colour on clothing and layers underneath, and velvet trim as contrasts are all key to this look. Those who choose to fight in life do so because it is their calling. Over time, a warrior, battle priest, or a war mage replaces their clothing and armour with intricate, luxurious elements as possible, adding to it all the time so that upon death their body is visible above the ranks of undead as a catacomb saint-esque officer. It's also common for Morvalians to incorporate elements of death iconography into their clothing. Bodices might be appliqued with ribcage motifs, skulls may be hidden in the patterns of crochet shawls or lace trimmings. Others use bones as jewellery or armour. This is best done using LARP-safe foam or thermoplastic rather than real animal products. Gosh darn it! Death is beauty in Morvalis. Embrace the dark beauty of Morvalis. Join us in this land where ambition and luxury reign, and life is lived to its fullest potential. Pursue your passions, form lasting bonds, and leave your mark on society on the balance of life and death. Okay, cool. So yeah, it's basically spooky edgelords. Spooky, edgy vampires, Snow White. Okay, so I've written the backstory, but I also need to pick out the resource. So I'm on the resource page now and thought I'd share it. Resource generation for Menhir's Fate is an abstracted game mechanic that represents your character acquiring magical residue from an inherently magical world. We encourage you to come up with unique and interesting stories about how your character acquires their flicker and essence, while money can be acquired from many sources. Okay, cool. So, fire could come from, spirit could come from places of faith and conviction. How are they used? Flicker and essence are crystallized magic. These are commonplace around the world. It's a resource of the world. Those who wield magic can amplify the magical how are they generated? Okay, cool. So I'm guessing mine would be spirit because my girl's all about death. So I have her backstory. I wanted to do it so that she was like a little bit creepy, a little bit unhinged, but like really fun. So let me shorten her name. Molly is a woman who has made sense of her grief by turning it into worship. Where others fear death, she loves it. To her, death is not an end, but the most attentive lover, always brushing close, always leaving her reminders of his touch. Every battlefield, every buried friend, every corpse laid to rest, she believes these were death's gifts to her, offerings to win her devotion. This strange but tender belief keeps her sane in a world drenched with death. She isn't suicidal, but she's eager for the day death finally takes her hand. Until then, she lives fiercely, passionately, as though each day is another chance to impress her beloved. She often attaches herself to fighters, believing that their every kill is another offering of death on her behalf. So she's just like, she's in love with death, essentially. She's a little bit kooky. We love her. And here we go. This is my character. Moriarty von Nocturne, or Molly for short. She is our little Morvalis princess of death. And there we go. This has been our little introduction into Menhir's Fate and the character creation of it. So obviously I did a character who was Morvalis, and I kind of just zipped through this character creation as fast as I could. Probably could have spent more time looking over at the other characters and stuff, but I just wanted to do what I was doing for mine. So if you did want a video which was like much more going into depth of all of the nations and the look and feel of all the nations, let me know, because this was very Morvalis focused, obviously. But yeah, so I'm excited. The next game, or rather the first game for me, is going to be in 1, 2, 3 weeks. 3 weeks! So yeah, very exciting stuff. Hopefully I will see you there.